Just a reminder that if you are middle-aged or a little bit older, there are so many brands that want to hire you to create short videos for them talking about their products. This right here is an example of a brand looking for, it says middle-aged or older women for a skincare company. So I'll explain exactly how to get started with this. You should reach out to this company, but let me explain first like how you're gonna actually do this for not just this company, but you can do it for a bunch of other companies too. So this is called UGC. Essentially, UGC creators are just a type of content creator. So you don't need a lot of followers to do UGC, and I'll explain why in a second, but it stands for user-generated content, and in a nutshell, basically you get paid to create content, typically short videos for various companies like this one, so that they can use those videos as their own content. So basically what would happen if you were to work with this company is they would send you some free products, this little skincare thing up there. They'd send it to you for free to your home or P.O. box, and then they would give you probably like a script or some type of creative brief that you would follow to make the videos. It's not like you like go in blind, right? Like they're gonna tell you kind of what to do in these videos, what to say, and then you'll send those videos to the company. If they approve it, or ask for changes, either way, once they approve it, they will pay you, and then they'll take that content and again, use it for their own purposes. Probably for this company, they either want to post it on their Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, or they want to put money behind it and run it as ads across social media platforms. So this is, I am a full-time UGC creator. I've been doing this for over 2 years. It took me 14 months, but it actually allowed me to replace my 6-figure income. I was a marketing director here in the Seattle area, and though it was a good paying job, and some nice people that I worked with, I was very, very stressed and anxious all the time. So UGC was basically my ticket out of that full-time job. Now I get to work like whenever I want, wherever I want. I know it kind of sounds like what everyone else says, but basically if you want to be a content creator and get paid plus get a lot of free products depending on how busy you are, UGC in my opinion is the best way to start your content creator journey. And what's happening right now and why I love talking about the whole age thing, if you go back to like a bunch of my videos, you'll see I talk a lot to Gen Xers and baby boomers, people that are in their late 40s, 50s, 60s, even 70s. Even though I'm 34, my eyes were open to the fact that so many brands are wanting to work with more mature in age people. When I did a UGC brand deal with my 63-year-old mom a few months ago, and then we just did another one last month together, which was super fun. But the brand told me that my mom, who is 63, is more of their target audience. So then I was like, oh my gosh, brand, I rarely ever see anybody like above 40 years old that's a UGC creator. And I've been doing this for over 2 years. I'm very like involved in the UGC community, and it's very rare. So the last few months, I've been trying to open the eyes of all the Gen Xers and baby boomers who do want free products, who do want to learn how to take a product, film it, and edit it in a way that companies want to use, right? So if you want to learn more about this, I know there's like a lot of information. If this is the first time you're hearing about this, you're like, oh my gosh, it's like a faucet, right? It's just like you can't keep up. I have 2 resources. One is a free UGC checklist. It's a PDF I made for anybody who just wants to learn more about it in PDF format, as opposed to like me chatting your ear off on these videos like I tend to do. So if you go to my profile, and there's a blue arrow pointing down to a Stan Store link. My Stan Store is where I host all my resources, my links, my portfolio, my course, everything. So if you just click that link, you'll see it's the second option. Again, I'll just email it to you right away. It has a bunch of information on what UGC is, explaining it more. And then I also included a 15-minute video lesson going over how to email these companies. So you could email this company, plus you could apply on the platform, which is Brands Meet Creators. I talk about that in the free checklist, so just go get the free checklist at the very least. I also have, like, if you're a very visual learner like myself, I have a my course, which is called the Ultimate UGC course, where I've taught over 3,600 people. A lot of them in the last several months have been people in their 40s, 50s, 60s that are having fantastic success with UGC, and it's been really, really exciting. My mom is one of them. So that's the best way to learn for me. If you're a visual learner, like myself, I tend to buy like 1 to 3 courses per month because that's the best way I learn. But either way, you can check out both resources or just get the free checklist at the very least so you can learn more about this and see if it's something that you'd want to do. UGC, I'll say this like until I'm blue in the face, but UGC has completely changed my life. I did not know what it was a couple years ago, saw somebody talking about it here on TikTok, decided to go for it. It replaced my wife's part-time income when she randomly got laid off a few months into it, and then a year later it replaced my income, and now we get to spend way more time together. We get to raise our son, soon to be like our new baby any day now actually, together, like just be more present parents. And that's like what life is all about in my opinion. So I hope this opened your eyes to UGC and that you could be doing this, get paid to create content for companies without being an influencer. Don't need any like number of followers. I had less than 300 followers when I got started with this and landed my first UGC deal. So I'm going to stop talking, get the free checklist, and follow me if you want to see more information and videos about UGC.